I'm assuming that Pep rotates players in this game, but that is not entirely necessary. Pep can bring out a very strong lineup if he wants, of course, but I am expecting him to rotate. Now, there are just a few problems to point out with this, and that is even when you try to rotate this squad, you're still leaving a lot of these starters in the starting 11. No Ake to play left. Well, suddenly you don't have that extra left back to play there. Or maybe to play as a centre back instead of Diaz. That's a problem. Then you have no Rodri, so now Kovacic is a starter, so suddenly you have to put third choice players on the pitch to cover for Rodri. You have to put Bernardo Silva a bit deeper. Foden, normally he plays together with De Bruyne and they rotate, which is fine. But De Bruyne is not playing at all right now, so Foden is just a complete starter at the moment. That's a bit of an issue. There is no real depth in this squad at the moment. Now that depth, especially defensively, will come back the moment Ake is back. As long as Ake does not receive an injury, of course. But the good news is that players like Akanji, Stones and Rico Lewis can get rested. That is 3 of your back 4. If you then have one player in your back 4 that is a bit tired, that you can play with them, that is fine in my opinion. As long as the majority of these players can have some rest. Now Haaland is gonna probably play, although I do not expect him to play the full 90. He'll probably be taken off with Matheus Nunes. And I similarly do not expect Foden to play the full 90. I expect Kovacic to come on at some point. And then Kovacic to play a bit deeper with Bernardo Silva pushing up more. That is what I'd expect. And Savio, I think he might come on for the Doku, but I don't think he starts. And the reason is, or he might come on for the Grealish, that might also happen. The reason is, there's no real reason to put all your best players on the pitch against Bratislava. No disrespect, of course, to Bratislava, as this is going to be a rather short preview, but Bratislava is not the biggest team in the world, and Man City has ample resources to deal with them. We might even see youth players like McAtee, who I didn't touch on, because we just don't know what the situation is with McAtee, and Braithwaite, or Braithwaite, whatever he was called, the guy who played in the Carabao Cup. We might even see them play, although I doubt they start as well. I think maybe Braithwaite comes on for Gvardiol, to rest Gvardiol, and maybe Stones then for Diaz, or Akanji for Diaz, to give Diaz a bit of rest as well, while giving children a bit of minutes. Whichever the case, I think that works for Man City. I think Man City should win the game, and Man City should win comfortably, and immediately after that, look out at the league. Because after Bratislava comes Fulham. So for Man City, the game plan is not just get a win here and then we're happy. The game plan for Man City is get a win, get as many players off the pitch as early as you can, be rested for that game against Fulham. Then get on in the Premier League, of course. Of course, there is an international break coming up, and Fulham is the last game before that international break actually. So then international break comes in, and that's 2 weeks, and then Man City have a game against Wolves. But we don't think about anything after the international break. I think it's best to just stay limited in our view here and think about just the scope of this game here. And just to show you guys the international break, let me pull it up here. So as you can see, here, Man City plays on the 5th of October, then there's immediately a gap to the 20th of October, because that is where the international break is. It's 2 weeks. So many international breaks straight at the start of the season, I don't like that. International breaks kill the views on my channel, so get me as many likes and subscribes as possible before that international break, because otherwise, October might be a bit of a slow month. But besides that, that's pretty much all I can say. There's not too much to talk about with this game. I predict Man City to win. But let's be honest, I have never watched Bratislava play football. I don't know what they play like. So I can't waffle too much about this is how our tactics are gonna be, this is why we need to play these players for to take on that guy. I don't know Bratislava squad, my apologies for that. So this is about the best I can do here as a preview. Maybe a bit of my worst previews, but can't be worse than the Newcastle preview. I actually predicted that we play a logical lineup in that one, but Pep didn't want to. So tell me what you guys think about the game, what you're expecting to see, if you're expecting to see a rotated side as well. Or maybe you think international break is coming up, throw all players at it for the last 2 games here, and then of course international break. Just throw them at it, don't worry about rotating. When we're back from international break we can worry about that. Maybe that's a thought process, but not sure if I'd agree with that. Tell me down below what you think about that. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Get me to 400 subscribers, we are very close. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed, you're amazing. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.